Good morning, everyone. This is Sean, of course, your high performance coach, and this is Start Your Day with a High Performance Coach. A little redundant there, still working on the landing in the intro, but we're all figuring this out together. So, welcome to today's episode of Start Your Day with the Coach. We are setting an intention like we have been for the last 3 weeks, just to help get your mind set for the day, get your productivity set for the day, maybe get a little bit more coffee because your mind is slow. I am dragging a lot this morning, and I don't know why. I think it's allergies, so bear with me. I'll probably get tongue twisted. If I get really excited, I won't make sense because all my words will run together, So, but so we're going to set an intention. Yesterday we talked a little bit about focus, and today we're going to talk a little bit about clarity. And that's why is that important? How is that different from focus? We'll get into all of that soon, but I would love to start the day with setting an intention because of how chaotic the world is out there. And it's different for everyone, but we're all experiencing this whole thing at the same time, depending on where you're at. You might need this more, you might not need this more. You might be, set up to work from home, so you're crushing it there. You might be trying to figure it out as you go along. We're here all in this together. So let's set an intention, and we take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and then we ask 3 questions that we answer either in our head or we journal about. So take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Think about, how do you want to feel today? Do you want to let anxiety rule, or do you want to show up as your best self for your family and friends? What do you want to accomplish today? Is it just making sure the kids at home don't completely destroy the house? Is it, I want to accomplish this in my work from home? Is it, I just want to connect with family and friends? Set that intention and feel it. And the third thing is, what could I do to connect with somebody today? So reach out, do a special note, a surprise, do a phone call instead of a text. That could completely cause people to flip out, seeing people's faces, hearing their voices, actually having the phone yell at them for a call. So check that out. And so whatever you do, do what you can. You'll know if you do it or not. You'll know if you're able to do it or not, or if the world gets away from you. So no pressure there. I just wanted to start out with them. Okay. Enough rambling. Let's talk clarity. So I'm a high performance coach, certified through the High Performance Institute, which is one of the biggest, toughest training or coaching certifications out there. And let's talk about high performance a little bit before we get into clarity. So high performance is consistently beating what is ever normal in your life without burning out. And this last part, without burning out, I think is super important, as a lot of people have been stuck at home. So how do you do things in a sustainable way? So how are you strategizing, being with your family for months and months and months in close quarters with not a lot of room to get out of the house to do the normal things that you do? How are you managing your work, if you're able to work from home, so that it doesn't bleed into every area of your life and you just feel trapped by your job? I think that'll happen quite a bit. What are you doing that is taking care of yourself along the way? So we'll discuss a little bit more in clarity, but one of the goals of high performance is making sure that you have the energy that you have the clarity that you need to know what you got to do, to having the boldness and courage to speak up for other people, to put your foot down in certain situations, and to advocate for groups that, what are the best outcomes. So a lot of people and a lot of organizations, as they send people home to work from home, have been trying to figure out how this new world works. And sometimes it's like, you tell us, we'll get out of your way. Sometimes it's very micromanagey from management, and people are getting whiplashed. I've had a couple of clients that are like, every day the goalposts move for what I'm supposed to do for my job. A lot of teachers are experiencing this also. So with that in mind, it's super important to know who you are and how you want to show up every day, and then what is important to you and what's important to moving your life and growth forward. Because as you know, people have talked about this being like a winter season, with the economy going nutso and stuff. So there's two general things that can, two general groups that folks fall under, and that is, are you hunkering down and trying to just weather the storm, or are you actively trying to grow and build for when things clear up that you can hit the ground running even more? So, and that's personal and different for other folks. So there's no right or wrong way. But if you're thinking more longer term, now is a perfect time to be growing. So I hope that that's you. I hope that you're thinking about, what skills do I need to get now? What things do I need to set up for when things get back to quasi-normal or whatever the new normal is after all of the virus stuff. So anyways, okay. So that's why clarity is important, especially in today's crazy times. So how do you want to show up? The exercise that we always do in high performance is, what are your 3 words? 3 words that represent your best self, that you would be really proud of if people called you by, or recognize these 3 words in you. And so for me, it's creative, it's optimistic, and it's present. And that's how I try to show up every day, sometimes with varying degrees in different parts of my life with those. But having that as the goalpost and living into that every day has helped me manage a lot of my stress and anxiety about what's going on. And that's why I'm encouraging you to figure out, what are your 3 words? Like, do the journaling, 20 minutes of journaling. You don't have to get it all figured out too. So, you have permission to change it tomorrow or next week or whatever it feels, if it's not sitting right. But what are you doing to live into those words every day? Because when you can exemplify that idea of your best self every day, other things are a lot easier to manage. It's a lot easier to speak up when you need to. So if you have to speak up out in the world for family members, for strangers, if you're living your best self and you feel congruent with it, you'll be more likely to say something. So it's all good stuff on why this is important. And also, like, so many times people stress themselves out because they know that they could be they want to be the caring person, and then they yell at their spouse and they yell at their kids all the time. And, that cognitive dissonance creates a lot of, crazy emotions in the body. So that's why that's important. I encourage you to do your 3 words. If you would, figure it out and then post it below this video. I'd love to hear what your 3 words are and how you're living into it. Pro tip, if you want to really get into it, is to set an alarm at 8 o'clock in the morning with your 3 words that reminds you every day to live into it. I think that's such an important little thing that a lot of my clients use. I know I use, and it's helped me quite a bit. So I hope it helps you guys. And so that's clarity. Also, last week I was talking about the work from home challenge. It's still going on. I'm still doing it. It's turning out to be a beta week. I had some technology issues and some emails didn't go out and some marketing didn't happen and all that kind of stuff. So as I'm learning as I go, and that's okay and that's cool. But if you're interested in this work from home challenge, what I've kind of settled on, it's productivity at home is as much about your work and career as it is about reducing stress, managing anxiety, and it's really working from home as an exercise in stress management. So we have a bunch of ideas from tons of articles from all these different companies on how to work from home, since that's a big hot topic. Um, I bucketed them into 6 main areas and habits. Paired it up with a little bit of the high performance stuff, and it's really awesome. I'm really proud of it. I'm really excited to be sharing this and my experience working from home as a business owner and in corporate America for like 13 years, so ish. So hope you can join us. We'll throw the link up here if you're interested in it. Just go there, sign up. You get emails to go to a live page. The videos will be up all week, and then I'll take them down. Since this is Learning Week, I'll be redoing this challenge next week. But if you join me on the beta, there's a special surprise at the end of it if you stick with it. So I can check that out and see who's on and who's not, and do some giveaways. So I really hope you join me on the Work From Home Challenge. And it's not, again, necessarily how to be super productive all the time at home. Like today, we're going to be talking about how to build a schedule. And what that is, you have to have these different blocks so that you don't go absolutely batty at home. So, and that's stuff like, work time, family time, health time, stuff like that. But we get into it in today's live cast at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you sign up at the link, you'll get an email an hour before the event with the live page stuff, and we have a Facebook group. So all that stuff. But if you're interested, join it. It's free. And like I said, the videos will be up for a whole week before I take them down to do this again even better. So hope to join you. Hope you join me. I hope to see you. And well, take care, guys. See you tomorrow. Turning off the show.